not. It's well, it's whatever really. I'm not good at these live things still, but I thought I'd just give everyone a nice sort of like quick live video. And yeah, about to go to the gym. I've just recorded a few videos as well. I'm not sure because the last video, I'm not sure what happened. It just like did not upload properly. So yeah, that one kind of just got lost, which was a shame. But yeah, it was a big sort of issue to try and get uploaded anyway. I just thought, oh fuck it. It's like it was taking forever basically just so I could actually record it. So yeah. I'm not sure how I can see like how many people watching. Oh, I can see the top there. Yeah, there's no one yet. So I haven't told nobody I'm going live or whatever. I'm just going live now. I just want to sort of give a quick video before the New Year's. I've got videos in the making. I've got videos recorded. Don't worry, I've just recorded a bunch now, like 2 or 3 videos. So there will be videos before the New Year. Don't worry. I haven't just like disappeared. There have been some shit going on in my personal life as well, which have just been like the worst of like timing. Sorry for the shaky camera. I'm not sure how to. I don't want to dox myself there. But yeah, there have been like other shit happening in my family. Like, unfortunately, I had a family member who did like pass away on the 23rd, so that really sucked. So I kind of just like relapsed a bit, which is mad to think that I haven't like been watching porn for fucking like months now. But I went back into it, but I fell back and it was a really stressful time for me. I don't know why I kind of did. It was a really confusing time because it's the first like family member I lost. Hi everyone, by the way. I'm not sure. I'll try and see if I can find comments if anyone puts them up. I'm sure they will pop up anyway. Be sure to leave a super chat, like guys. Come on. No, I don't know how to get the comments up or if they'll just pop up. I guess because how do I? Ah, fuck, guys. Sorry. I just see if I can put. Oh, I can put polls up. Excited. Oh God, for 2026. Put yes or no. Add options. Why can't I just? Oh, there we go. Yes or no, innit? Right? Yes. Yes. Again, because why not? Oh no, shit. I don't do it. Done. Can I put that out? Start a poll. Hell yeah, let's start a poll. No one's gonna answer it, but there we go. Oh, it's covering my face. No, I don't want it to cover my face. Can I like make it really small down here? Why can I? I'll put it over there. Okay. Hopefully you can see all that. But yeah, I can't answer myself. That's a shame. Yeah, so it won't be a long live. I said that last time, to be fair, and it ended up being like 45 minutes, an hour long. But I want to make sure I can actually upload this video on my phone. Yeah, so personal shit happened in my life, which caused me to relapse, but you know me, I'll get back on it. And it did sort of give me a time to sympathize with those who were like really addicted to watching porn or whatever called. I'm not sure. Oh, I'm not censoring now anyway. Yeah, so it kind of made me a bit more sympathetic with those guys, and I realized that like shit, this is actually like a really serious addiction, and I forget how like I was addicted for 10 years, or over 10 years even. It's it's not easy by all means, like doing semen retention. It's not easy. However, it is possible, and I find the fact that it isn't easy kind of makes me more motivated, especially for 2026 now, to start the fucking like starting third year and just like go ham on these videos. I want to upload loads of videos and just help as many guys as possible, especially in my community as well. Which is insane, really. I've got my first bunch of like active members, which is really great. I've got a first couple of people who are like, not even couple, like half a dozen people posting their wins in the community. And it's just so nice. It's just so nice to have people who are dedicated to changing their lives. Because honestly, I know it sounds like really altruistic and really sort of like, oh, Evan's the best and he's so generous or whatever, or so selfless. But I really do want the best of people. Like, yeah, of course I'm gonna want to make a living from this, but like if I can make a living from like saving people's lives, like we're talking that extent, because when I say saving people's lives, I'm not mean from like offering themselves, because I don't want to get demonetized. I don't even know if this gets monetized, but who cares? Like it doesn't have to be that deep. It just means saving people from like a miserable existence. I'm sorry, my Welsh accent is really coming through in the live videos, and someone commented as well saying like, oh shit, my thing's gonna fall over now. That's not good. Could I think that's down now. It's just way down a bit because I've moved the camera. Someone commented saying like, oh, accent fake as fuck or whatever. I'm thinking like, I'm Welsh, bro. You never hear this accent. You probably haven't. No offense taken, but I was just thinking like, Why would I fake my accent? Like, that's fucking odd. Like, that's really weird. You can kind of get the gist of the difference between me on a live versus me on a recorded thing. This is just like, you could tell I'm just stuck all over the place. You could tell I'm naturally introverted as well. I really am not good at like, I'm better in person, but when I'm just like talking to myself, I'm sure anyone else would be the same when they're new, they're talking to themselves. It's a really weird experience. I won't be on live for much longer, so this is probably a video to waste your time. I just want to sort of like let you know, guys, that I'm live, that's all. So I will do occasional live videos, and I would say in advance, you know, like, oh, by the way, guys, I'm going live. But I just did this on a whim, like, fuck it. I literally, this is me all the time. I'm literally just like, fuck it, let's just do it. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really think too much about these kind of things. I'll be like, oh, fuck it, let's just go live. And see what happens, and that is what, you know, what happens really. I just might remove that poll because it's just depressing. Look at fucking why is, oh my god. Okay, I've recorded about like 3-4 videos now, so like the camera stand is progressively losing its strength, sadly, but so I'm gonna have to hold it with my hand. No, say that, let's fix it, why not? We're builders, we can fix it, Felix, or whoever it was, something like that. There we go. Sorry guys, we're getting close and personal here, but it's very, very necessary, I can assure you that. Guys, I don't know if I can see any comments, if anyone's posted. I don't think anyone has made any comments yet. But I don't know like the options to see shit and everything. So I think you'll just pop up, right? There we go, that might be. Oh, that's much better. That should stay up for a bit longer now, but I might not be up for longer. Hey. Can I like, is that just gonna flip the camera? Oh yeah, this is where I'm recording, guys. This is the middle of fucking nowhere. Just so you know. No, I recorded 3-4 videos here. This is a new little gem spot. I like finding little sort of like secluded areas where they're really quiet. Before I recorded, it'd be near a school, so like any time, obviously like 3 o'clock would come round, it'd be fucking manic, and then it's just recording then. There's just so many excuses or reasons why not to record there. So I'm just kind of like driving around, just finding little gems and spots really. Hey, we got 6 viewers. Honestly, guys, just leave any comments you want. I'll read anything. Doesn't have to be related to Seam Retention or not. Again, I'll give it about 1/4 I think, or unless no one's watching again. And again, I done this no notice at all, so don't feel bad about like, oh, I missed Evan's life. It's like, it's my fault. What else we got? The new year's gonna be packed. I do loads more lives. I do a lot more in my community as well. Basically, I got this thing right at the moment. If you join the community, you get like a free one-to-one call, because why not? I want to reward people who join the community. I want to cherish those people. Look, I cherish you all, really. Get over 1,000 subscribers in hi mate, nice to see you, man. Top commenter. Well done. There we are. I can see the comments now. But yeah, getting people to join my community and just to freaking like, even if it's for free, like I don't care, like just interacting with others and sharing their stories, whether it's their wins, whether it's their struggles, anything. Honestly, it makes my day to know that people care about this shit and not just me. Fuck, again, emotional talk about it. I hate talking about stuff. When I talk about like good, like uplifting, altruistic things, I get really fucking like teary-eyed for some reason. I'm not usually like the emotional guy. Our school community, yeah, it's called Aura Academy, mate. I got in the description of this video or any of the videos, or even my fucking bio, you can see it's called Aura Academy. Look, I will say it's like $7 a month. It's like fucking peanuts a month. But the people who are in there, and look, I know people who like, I let in the first few people, like 40 people or so, for free, because why not? The reason why I charge now is because, first of all, I want to actually have people in here who are active. The second reason is because I want people who are serious, and I know that not many people are. So like, it's nice that when people join and I message them, they actually message back. So yeah, you can get, honestly, when you join, you get a free one-to-one call, because I know a lot of people benefit from that and they really want it. And it is also as well, I did try to do live group calls before, but I think with a subject this kind of like personal, this is like, you know, people prefer to have like that one-to-one stuff, and I prefer anyway. I prefer talking to people one-to-one, which is hence why I usually like talking to a camera that's not like live, because I don't feel any kind of pressure afterwards then. But yeah, honestly, guys, if you have any questions or anything, it doesn't have to, it can be anything, honestly, as long as it's not like, oh, I don't know, just say it, and obviously if it's just insulting, I might just not read it out. I'll give it 5 minutes from now. But yeah, so what else we got planned? There's lots of school community. I have 2 courses out already. I plan to release another one in like the first sort of like season in like by March, April maybe. Like I've got like a busy few months ahead. I got a couple of weddings to go to this year, so I'm kind of like traveling a bit for that. And also my basketball like season as well. Fucking hell, this is really like I can't. It's because I've got the phone vertical. That's why. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to hold this stand up now. But yeah. So yeah, I got fucking busy ahead, but no excuse not to get in the gym, no excuse not to get on seam retention, and seam retention will only be the benefit for this because it's like it'll give you that extra time, that extra drive, motivation, everything. So yeah, can I like can I say that? Oh no, I don't want to do that. Okay. Oh, someone to vote then. But yeah, so let's have a look. Prashield, I hope I said that right, by the way, mate. Prashield, how can you give some advice to go on long streaks? Yeah, so the thing is, right, with streaks, mate, and again, when I sort of talk about this, I might get passionate and ramble, but it's nothing like to be horrible against anyone. It's just kind of how I feel about it. But I really have a distaste for long streaks because it's like when you go on a diet, there's always going to be times when you're off that diet. It's like, oh, okay, well, I'm going to start on this healthy diet now. Okay, so when's the finish line gonna be? You know, it's like when you say streaks, and again, it's everyone does this, right? And even myself, I get in this trap of like thinking about it in streaks is like at some point you're gonna not want to be on that streak, and the hope is that you're not gonna be what do you call it. I don't want to think it in the binary way in terms of like seam retention isn't just like a simple binary thing of like if A apply B, right? So instead of thinking of it as streaks, just think about it as like a lifestyle change, as if you actually become a different person, because that's how I felt about it. I'll answer your question now. Don't think about it as long streaks, okay? Because that's where people fail. People think, oh, I got to get to this day. And then what happens then? They kind of like realize how long they've got, to go away from that. So like if you've got like a 90-day streak, if that's long for you, for example, and then you're like on day 4, like how that's not motivating at all for me. There we are, 15 days you can't go above. Yeah, so if you want to get to like say 90 days or whatever, and again, I have an app, I've just leave it on now. I keep deleting it and re-downloading it, but it's called like No Nut. It's not sponsored anyway. I think I paid like £15 for like the whole thing, which is like $20 to get like the premium stuff, but it's a one-time payment. And all it really is it just counts the days for you. And if you relapse, you just say you have, and it restarts the timer. It's very, very simple. It does come with like a few other things, like a porn blocker, which I find is useful. But it only blocks like the main sort of sites and everything. Yes, I did test it purposely, and I find that just having those little things as well are great. With say because Prashil, you're 15 days now, and you want to get to longer streaks. I get what you mean. I will answer it in terms of how you want me to answer it. Just know that calling it streaks and counting the days is not the way to go, in my opinion anyway. For some guys it does work, but let's be honest, the average guy, I'm pretty much the average guy, it doesn't work. So instead, just like bro, honestly, if you join my community, I will say this first of all, and get a one-to-one call, I can help you like specifically to your situation. But in terms of general advice, you watch some other videos and just think and just download my mindset in terms of how I see seam retention, in that it's not just a number. Like I'm not like going for this egotistical thing of like, oh, I'm on day whatever. It's not about that. It's about the other shit you do in your life, and you use seam retention as this accelerator, as the catalyst, the tool to improve your life, so that once you get to like, I don't know, 15 days or so, you don't want to relapse, because it's like, well, I've got all this energy and I've got all these reasons to use this energy for, so I'm not going to deplete my energy. And that way you'll get to longer streaks, right? And again, I'm answering this in a kind of general way, but also in what satisfies you. So yeah, for those guys, again, 10 to 15 days is actually more difficult than people think. I made a video a while ago saying about how like once you get past the first 5 days, it gets easy, and it does to a point, but then you get like those moments of like really strong urges that make you want to relapse and go back to usual tendencies. But yeah, Mate, exactly what you said there, Priscilla. Like seeing attention is like the foundation for life. That is probably the best way anyone's put it. Really, it's literally the if you think of a cake and how you make a cake, right? You have the foundational layer first. You build the bottom first. You don't build the top, right? What idiot puts like the icing on first, right? You do the icing on the cake last and the cherry or whatever and all the details. You gotta have that base like layer first before you even think about like putting it in the oven, okay? Because you can't put nothing in the oven, right? The oven is like your life. It's like fucking like the oven is the gym, is your business and everything else like that, right? On its own, if you heat the oven up, nothing's gonna fucking happen, okay? Because you haven't put anything in the oven. But if you have the base layer of the cake first, and then on top of that, right, that's your seam retention layer of like, if I want to achieve anything remotely good in my life, right? Seam retention is the catalyst, is the tool to accelerate that. But then you've got to have a life on top, on a layer above that, so that you have reasons to hold on to your semen. So like you can't just go like, oh, I'm just going to retain. And some people are madmans that, or they're really spiritual and they get through it because of, you know, their religion, and that's fine. And I have no problem with that, because even then, that's like a strong enough reason for them to keep going. You need that second layer of the cake, which is that really strong, or even multiple strong reasons to keep going in this journey. That is literally, I'll say that's it, because there's a lot more to semen retention than that. But if you're just preying on like, or I don't say praying, but you know what I mean, like if you're just banking on the fact that like, oh, I'm gonna get to this certain day, then I'll experience results. No, you get the benefits along the way. It's really not like a binary thing in terms of like, you know, a light switch. You don't just like get the results or don't have the results. It's not like when I get to day whatever, I'll then be like, God, you know. It's like, sure, you'll feel better on day 90 most likely than day 30. But, you know, in those 30 days, you don't ignore the progress you made. Like those 15 days you had, let's say, you probably ignored a lot of the benefits that you felt then, because if you really appreciated all those benefits, you know, more than relapsing, you wouldn't have relapsed, you know? So it's like, it really is, you've got to appreciate the little wins. I think of the video just recorded now, I can't remember why I titled the video. I think it was something like build a momentum, something like that. I made a few of them in bulk, to be fair. And I just talk about like, bro, like the first thing you got to do is get yourself out of the trenches. As the first thing, when you have no motivation, you got to do it before you feel ready, because that is the entire point. But after that, you can kind of get the momentum by rolling that snowball down the mountain, right? And it collects more snow and it gains momentum. It gets faster. The ball gets bigger, or the ball of snow. And that's when you realize all the benefits then. But you first got to do the dirty work first of like, oh, if people can't retain past 3 days, that's a fucking like life problem. That's not like a seam retention problem, anything like that. That's a life problem. Like, fuck man, what do you do in your life? You know what I mean? Like that's the kind of thing, and it's not to be insulting or whatever, but that's just how it is. But yeah, thanks everyone else for joining as well. We got like 12 people on here right now. I'm not sure if you got anyone in the community or anyone who regularly watch my videos, but please let me know if you are. Oh god, we're almost on 20 minutes now. That's fine. I hope that this video gets uploaded afterwards. I don't mean to like not upload them. The first one just did not fucking upload because of I don't even fucking know why. But yeah, hopefully that's great. Like, hey, Priscilla as well. Like, honestly, like if you don't want any of like if you don't join my community, you can still message me on Instagram, but I will just refer you to the community, because that is where you're gonna get the fucking results. And I'd love to help you one-to-one. And guys, as well, for other people watching as well, I would love to help as many people one-to-one. Obviously, I've only got 24 hours in a day as well. But the main thing is you can do is just join the community first of all, and you can get a free one-to-one call. So I mean, I'm just saying, you know, because I can give you general advice here. Like, I'm just going to labor and intensify this point, whatever. I can give you like the general advice here in all my videos, and they're really helpful, no doubt. That's why I make them in the first place. But you might have a specific situation in your life. Like I've dealt with a few people who have like, you know, have bad relationships with their family, and you know, they find it hard to retain because they've got, you know, the stress of like parents fighting and everything like that. And look, I'm not expert, I'm no counselor or therapist or anything, right? But I've been through some shit in my life to sort of be able to help you, and I know the ways around that. So yeah, so honestly, like I know there's people with specific situations, and in that case, that is like the perfect opportunity. But even if you just join with, yeah, there's 2 courses you get. Once you level up a little bit, and then you get to level 2, you unlock the 7-day challenge, which is literally like a very simplified version of like my bigger course. The bigger course, which is like the retention pill course, what it's called, that is where you get all the fucking like the juice. You squeeze the lemon to its max of all its kind of like vitamins. That's like all the deets, all the beautiful details in depth of seam retention there. So yeah, that's where it's really beneficial. So I'll leave it here because it's 20 minutes. Hopefully my phone uploads this now. Can I see? Oh, there we are. 100% people excited for 2026. I am too. And again, I put yes again anyway, because why the fuck not? But yeah, this is gonna be a start of new year now. I've got plenty of videos which I've recorded, just not edited. So it's all gonna be a bit of a timeline mess now, where I'm just gonna fucking post a video where it was meant to go out in December. It doesn't matter. In the grand scheme of things, it doesn't matter. It's gonna get fucking views, and I'm gonna help people. That's the main thing. If I see loads of views coming in, that's more potential people I can help get on seam retention, and that's all I want to do. I just want to, honestly, I just want to make a living from helping guys fix their fucking lives. As blunt and as general as that sounds, and as vague as that sounds at times. Like, look, I know what it's like, bro. I can relate. I know what it was like to be that guy who just fucking feels like a loser and invisible to women all the time. It's not nice, is it? It's not nice. And you know, it's not an instant fix, but I tell you what, it's a motherfucker. There's seam tension. It does feel like it does magical things at times. So guys, thanks all very much for joining this live. It was no sort of notice whatsoever. Again, join our academy now. Is the link in the description, or just go to any other of my YouTube videos or description or bio or wherever and join our academy. It should be like the bottom link of the video. But yeah, have a good one, and as always, remember why you're doing this. Thank you all very much for joining. Now, how do I end this thing? Let's see.